What up, racers? Race number 4 of the season. We're heading to the historic 500 track for the NASCAR Truck Series. Ethan Wetmore, Cobra Kai Racing, leads in the points with 69 points. He's got 2 podium finishes already this year. Mark from Invisible Elephant, shocker, is in second with 63 points. And Ethan Blakeway for Gunner Motorsports is in third. Blakeway won the last race. So let's jump into the historic 500. There's going to be 20 cars, and we're going to do 19 laps with one qualifier. And like I say, every single race, this is everybody's qualifying, superimposed over each other. That way we don't have to watch ridiculous amount, 20 different qualifying races at the same time. This is a short track, it's a short oval, hence the reason why we've got 19 laps. And the truck series has been really interesting. There's been a lot of lack of pitting, let's put it that way. Looks like old Witzke is going to win the qualifying pole position, followed by Burnout and Chapman. Here's a look at how we're going to start on the grid. Mark with the third spot. So it looks like we've got some teams coming out with some different tires. We've got some soft tires and some medium tires starting things off here. For those that don't know, top right corner is your weather. Top right corner is also your tire bar. When it's full green, it means you've got a good set of tires. Throughout the race, it starts to shrink, and then you start to lose more control of the car. The green bar that's over the cars is the damage control bar. The more damage you get, the less green you're going to have on that, and cars usually pit when you've got either not enough green on the car or not enough green on the tires, or both. Daniel Witzke looking pretty good so far here for Team Hoonigan as we move through the race here with Burkhart and both gentlemen from Invisible Elephant trying to get around Burkhart. Mark does, and it looks like AJ is going to try the same thing. And both Invisible Elephant cars try, but can't get it. Looks like Burkhart's kind of holding them off, but then it looks like AJ is going to take over third. But Cantalupi grabs third from AJ. So Witzke's out in front, followed by Mark, Cantalupi, AJ, and Burkhart. Burnout in the Team Hoonigan pink car is currently in 6th, followed by Jacob Smith from Rainbow Warriors in 7th. AJ passes his dad on the turn and then moves into 2nd place. There's AJ taking over Cantalupi in the number 10 truck. And as I've said with previous races, because we just started the league and we just promoted people from the RC division into the NASCAR and F1 tracks, this season right now you're getting a lot of cars that are able to race in both NASCAR and F1. But eventually, as we promote more RC drivers will have to choose one or the other. Witzke still has a healthy lead right here, about a second over Cantalupi, who's moved up into 2nd. And look who's in 3rd. Jacob Smith has passed both Invisible Elephant drivers. 7 laps into this 19. Nice battle going on here. Let's take a look at Joe Chapman in the 22 car for Quiet Racing. Wetmore on his tail, followed by Watterson and Lippa. Congratulations to Christian Lippa in the 97 blue Hot Wheels racing car. Christian got married yesterday, so congratulations, brother, on that. Lippa on the outside takes over Wetmore. Cars are looking good right here. Halfway through, some of these cars may not even pit for the rest of the race. Got a couple of guys pitting, Witzke and Cantalupi. The leaders decided to go ahead and pit so they don't get screwed towards the end of this race. We'll see how that works out for him. AJ looking good, but he's about halfway through his tires. So now it makes a little bit more sense why Cantalupi and Witzke and Mark and Jacob Smith decided to pit. And it looks like a lot of these guys are going to pit now and fix those tires. One of the things we find out with these oval tracks, these sharp ovals, it's tough on the tires, man. So you do see a lot of racers pitting because of tires. Witzke now is back in the lead with a 1.5 second gap over Cantaloupe. There's our boy Cantaloupe from Algoa Racing, followed by AJ and Jacob Smith overtaking Mark. So pretty clean race so far. Let's take a look at Jack Straw, who is in last place right now, but does have full tires and full health. So we'll see if he can move up the rest of this race. Lots of banging going on, almost 3 wide on that turn. That's Dominic, Blakeway, Glinsky, and Buddha all battling in that 16, 17, 18, 19 positions. Selly smoking, gonna hit the pit here. So everybody on the track is pit but Buddha. Here's Buddha, who I assume will pit next, because you can see in the top right corner he's struggling with some of his tires, which is allowing Straw to kind of move up the field here. So Buddha is going to try to stay out there. Back to Witzke, just passing Buddha. This is where it gets a little dicey when the leaders try to pass a lapped field here. But Cantaloupe, Witzke, and AJ did a beautiful job doing that right there and steered clear of any damage. Cantaloupe's been quiet so far here in the Truck Series. He sits in 15th right now with 21 points, while Witzke sits in 12th with 25 points. So both of the top drivers right now, top 2 drivers, have not had a great start to the Truck Series. Straw has moved himself up into 17th already. Blackwood gets pushed up against the wall and falls to 19th. Ooh. Picked up a lot of damage on that one. AJ looking good here in 3rd. Pretty healthy lead on his dad back there to the number 5 car, Mark. Easily lapping everybody here. Nice work with AJ going on the outside, trying to ensure that podium finish. But Selly says not so fast, trying to slow him down a little bit. Chapman is really struggling back there in the back of the field. As you can see, he is smoking. He needs to get off the track quickly, or he's going to end up with a DNF. If he doesn't try to pit right here, I would be absolutely shocked. No way he makes it the rest of this race. You can see how quickly Watterson's coming up on him. But he's going to stay out there. I think that's silly, but we'll see how that works out for him. Witzke lapping Blakeway here. Witzke now has a 3.5 second lead over AJ. Looking good here in the pink number 37. Lap number 18. We're heading on to the last lap here. Witzke has a 3-second lead over AJ. You can see AJ here in the bottom of the screen. No way AJ is going to catch him unless something disastrous happens. But look what's happening. Witzke's trying to get around everybody. Having a very difficult time. Not going to be enough, though, to slow him down. He did lose a whole second there, but he's going to take the win. Congratulations to Team Hoonigan. And then AJ's finishing in 3rd. Burnout's going to snag 4th. Burkhart 5th. Burkhart 4th. Cantaloupe 5th. Mark. Now Watterson. Jacob Smith and Watterson. Wetmore and company. Great finish here for Team Hoonigan. Nice finish for those guys. 1st and 3rd. 2 podium finishes for Team Hoonigan. Obviously, that will help in the Constructor Series. And here we are. Daniel Witzke, Team Hoonigan number 1. The winner, AJ from Invisible Elephant, finishes 2nd with Captain Burnout finishing 3rd. So a good race here for Hoonigan. And a pretty good race there for Invisible Elephant, too, picking up the 2 and the 6. The rest of the field is Jacob Smith, Watterson, Wetmore, Lippa, Cam, Justice, Dominic, Blakeway, Selly, Straw, Glinsky, Blackwood, Chapman, and Morgan Buddha. Tough race for Chapman and Morgan Buddha. Well, thank you for tuning in to another race. We got this video under 10 minutes. That's absolutely perfect. I hope you enjoy it. If you've got any questions, let me know. And again, as I've said before, I'm looking for anybody else who wants to help run the league. Anybody who wants to help sim races, I'll buy the game for you. And you can sim. And if anybody wants to help out with some of the data entry after these races, plugging in these points, etc., I'll give some car upgrades too. So great opportunity to get involved, great opportunity to perpetuate the league and put some time into it. Even the data entry is super quick. You can probably do all the data entry for all the races each week in 5 minutes. And soon we'll be going to singular cars where you'll be able to build your own car. You'll still be racing for teams, but the people that are the most active are going to get their own car, and there will be their own races. So tune in next time, and thanks for being in the league. Really appreciate all of you.